Fuck it. We'll do it live. Hello, everybody. It's PB. I'm back on the internet again for another episode of Cheesing It Up. How is everybody doing today? See, we only got a handful of people in here so far. Let's go ahead and talk about fucking up immediately. Oh my God. That was ridiculous. I hit the X instead of hitting the plus to open up another tab. Like a fool. Because I wanted to open the YouTube so that I could open the stream so that the chat will scroll on the side and it'll make it a lot easier for me to read. That'd be great. Everybody likes when their messages are read aloud, don't they? Talking to myself here. Let's pop the chat out real quick. Slide that to the other side of the screen. Nobody can see any of these things. It's just me talking, making fucking noise because dead air is a terrible thing. At least that's what I'm told. All right, let's bring the scroll chat back up now. Now I got everything set. Oh, let's say hello to the people that are here. Well, at least the ones that are here and participating in the chat. Anyway, hello, Rebecca. Hello, Rose. Hello, Jenny. Hello, Billie Jean. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. That's funny. Hello, Janie. Hello, Q's Queen. Anybody else here who... Oh, Sherry just got here. Hello, Sherry. And it looks like that's it so far, at least of people that are going to say hi. I appreciate you. Or appreciate you? I appreciate all of you. There we go. That's what I wanted to say. Getting tongue-tied here in the first 5 minutes. Not a good sign. All I need to do is stay awake, though, unlike every other fucking stream I'm in. Oh, take a drink. Got to be able to keep talking. Don't want to say what I'm drinking because they're not a paid sponsor. I'm drinking Coke. Oh, Coca-Cola. Good times. Oh, big hugs. We love you, PB, as what Billie Jean and Rebecca said. What else? Q's Queen did dishes and then came back up and just wanted to listen to music. I'm not playing any music. What? That's not what I'm doing. But I do have a question for all of you in the chat before I get into the couple topics that I was going to talk about tonight, because I don't know who else is going to show up. Right now, it's just me. It's so lonely here in the fandom forest. Oh, but I would like to tell everybody to go ahead and shred the like button. Yes, that's what we are going to say here in the fandom forest. We ask for people to shred the like button. Would you like to know why we ask people to shred the like button? It's because, when you're cheesing it up, you have to come up with some type of pun that's cheese related. You know what you can do with cheese? Especially if you got yourself some broccoli and cauliflower all steamed up real nice, you shred that shit. You shred it like you've never shred anything before. All over that broccoli, cauliflower melts in real nice. All melted fucking cheese. You know what else is shredded cheese? Every fucking pizza you've ever eaten. Delicious times. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So go ahead and shred the like button. And one day, if I was an artist, it'd be so much easier. But one of these days, I'm definitely going to have a merch store. And that is going to be one of the shirts. Like, I have a design in mind, but I'm not a fucking artist. I don't know how to make these things. Anybody who's an artist and would like to draw something really cool for me, hit me up on Twitter. DMs are always open because it makes life interesting. At least that's what I'm told. The fuck is this? Create a poll in the chat? Huh. How the fuck does that work? Ask a question. Add an option. Huh. Crazy. But we come back over to the stream now. I want to put this up. Janie Davis says, I always grate my hands a little bit every time I grate cheese. I mean, it's one of the downsides to grating stuff by hand. Like it always is, unless you have a massive block of cheese and you're only shredding a little bit, then you might be able to get away with it. Other than that, probably not. What's up, Ray J? He says, PB, can I hear an angry rant? I don't know, Ray J. Can you hear an angry rant? Is that possible? Like, are your ears open? Are you able to hear? Because if you wanted to hear an angry rant, I don't know if this is the stream for you. I'm sure it's going to come up at some point. It always seems to, but I don't know if this is the stream because tonight, oh, tonight's going to be all Marvel. At least until somebody comes in here and goes, what about Batman? Fucking A, man. Before I get into like Batman, I watched the first, I don't know what it was, 15 minutes or so of episode 1, season 3 of Titans, HBO Max. Great show. I don't know about the HBO Max service, but the show itself is great. Anyway, once again, this time, instead of pissing on Batman, they bring him into the show and he talks to Robin, and Robin is just like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't need to listen to Batman's advice. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. He's just Batman. The fuck? Oh, Captain Obvious. Hello, Captain Obvious. I knew it. What about Batman? Fucking Batman. God damn. Every time. Rebecca, PB, we've decided to watch all his movies and send him lots of love. Zack Snyder. Ugh, Zack Snyder. That's what I should have said. I don't care about that emo vampire bat. Oh, Sherry, are you Marvel only? All day, every day? You don't care, or are you a Superman person where you don't like Batman? I don't necessarily care. Like you can like and dislike whatever you want. That's the wonder that is being an individual. Janie Davis says, we have a big cheese grater and I never hold it by the handle on top. I hold it on the opposite side to one of the cheese, which is also a cheese grater. I know that's is it just a two-sided cheese grater or is it a four-sided cheese grater? Like what you meant to do is put one on the table, counter, bowl, plate, whatever you're going to put the cheese on, whatever you want to grate it onto. You just let it rest there. Then you hold the other one up at the angle. You grate away. Like you don't want to hold the grater in mid-air. That seems dangerous. Four sides? Oh my gosh. You have a four-sided one. A four-sided one and you refuse to use the handle. My God, woman. Get it together. Jenny Godden says, I'm only sticking around for a short time because I have to wake up early tomorrow morning. Well, I appreciate you coming now, Jenny. And I guess we won't be seeing you in the fandom zone later. But I don't necessarily care. Shh. Don't tell the general. I mean, Petty Officer Zod. Hughes Queen says, hashtag fuck Andrew Cuomo. Hashtag fuck Gavin Newsom. I can get on board with those hashtags. That is for sure. Rose Mater. I really hope I say that right. It does not matter. Whatever. Hey, Captain. At, at Planet Q's Queen. Can't believe it came up like an hour ago. But over excessive dating. Really? What the fuck? What about over excessive dating? Are you kidding me? What? Yes, Janie. The shredder is like a pyramid, but you're supposed to be using the table. Like the table is the leverage. You don't want to hold that thing in midair. You lose all your power to grate that cheese. You want to grate it deep. You don't want to just be. I mean, unless you like grating it fine. I guess that's possible. Rebecca Crooks. Janie Davis. Jenny, I'm probably going to fall asleep during this stream anyway. Stop stealing my gimmick, Janie. What the actual fuck? No falling asleep. That is for me to do, not for you to do. What the fuck? You viewers, actually, if you fell asleep, you would watch you're going to watch the entire stream. Well, oh my God, getting distracted inside of the own points that I'm trying to make. You were going to watch the entire stream anyways, but for anybody who doesn't think that they're going to watch the entire stream, go ahead and fall asleep because then it'll just keep playing. Thank you. Come again. Rebecca says, I'm telling your father's odd people. No, you're not. Janie Davis, Rebecca, you need a squeaky mouth. Don't you? Yes, she does. She needs a distraction. Janie, no, I need something. What the fuck? Something. I'll try to be there, Shalane. Wait, what? This? Jenny, Zod said he would be willing to do a special live stream tomorrow with me on the R. Kelly case. If you can't join, that is okay. I'm not doing any streams tomorrow. No, tomorrow is going to be a day off. Well, not of regular work, but of internet work. And I'm going to relax after work and not do a fucking thing. It's going to be wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, I already read that one. Back to this. Rebecca says probably a host ankles. Ah, a host ankles. Are you kidding me? Stay away from my ankles. What the hell? PB Van Halen is being sued over Hot for Teacher. The boys felt they didn't have a decent childhood and over excessive dating. Wait, wait, what boys? What are you talking about? They're being sued. The boy. I'm guessing there are boys in the mute. Huh! The space bar takes comments off the screen. Is that real? What if I hit it again? It puts the same comment back up. Oh my god! What a fucking glitch! I love it. You ever need to take a comment off the screen? Boom! You just hit the space bar. You want to throw it back up? Boom! Hit the space bar. Oh damn! StreamYard. How many other quirks do you have with the keyboard? I wonder. Now I really wonder. Oh, excuse me. Had to take another drink because I'm exceptionally parched tonight. Stop screwing around, Wi Fi, you son of a bitch. Janie says I put the grater on the plate and hold one side while I grate the cheese from the other. For some reason, the designer put the handle on top where my giant hands can't get a good grip. You need a better cheese grater. I take back, or I should say, I can take back everything I said before. You need a better cheese grater. What the actual fuck? Jenny, Jenny, are we happy about? Oh my god. Excuse Queen. Okay, take your time, lovely, and stay safe, Jenny. Rose Matter. The boys that played the younger version of the band. They said they didn't have a normal childhood because they were in a music video with Van Halen, which got them an excessive amount of. You don't have to go on a date. Like, I don't. What? What? Like, what is driving you on the inside that you feel compelled that you absolutely have to go on this date? And if you don't go on this date everybody's going to think that you are the biggest asshole on the planet. No, like if you don't, if you're the individual, you're the boy, like, okay, so you've never had to ask anybody out your entire life. Let's go with that. What's up, Keely Chow? Glad you could join us, guy. If I say that enough times, I won't get you confused with the other Keely, which is quite obviously not a man. Anyway, what the dating. Let's say nobody or you don't ever have to ask out anybody. As in, everybody comes up to you. Hey, would you like to go on a date? Hey, would you like to go? Hey, would you like to go out something? Hey, would you like to hang? You know, whatever the fucking line is going to be. You don't have to say yes. I don't understand. I'm very confused as to how you can say that I voluntarily did something because I had the opportunity to do it and it ruined my childhood. You volunteered. Like, were people setting you up and you're like, well, if I don't go on this date, I'm going to get tortured at home? I doubt it. That seems fucked up. What a fucked up situation. This tab. Let's see. Let's type in a little something here. Da 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 da. Need to bring it. Oh, stupid fucking thing. Come on. What is happening? Oh god. Can't see the stream right now. Yes, I want. Why is this the dumbest fucking search bar of all time? I would just want images. You don't know what all this trash is. I don't at all. Oh god. All of these are ridiculous. Very ridiculous. All right, let's click on this one. Do that. Sure, that'll work. All right. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Looking at the chat again. Q's Queen says hashtag fucking snowflakes. I don't know what the rest of the comment is supposed to be about. Yes, they are, Rose. They think they can get money from everyone and not work. Yes, hail me. Hail me as often as you'd like. I appreciate it. You were watching his ankles, not his mouth. Bound to have. What did I miss? I left for 10 seconds. What the hell? My God. Okay. All right. I just. Okay. Okay. I have no idea. You people just start making stuff up. Hello, Karen. So, Karen always gives 2 hearts to Mad Squirrel, but I got 2 X's. I will take it. Thank you for joining me. Thank you very much. Oh, Keely Chow says, go, pack, go. I swear to fucking God, if anybody says anything about the fucking Packer game that was on earlier today, which I have yet to watch yet because I was working and then I was busy. If anybody says anything about the fucking Packer game, you're getting timed out. Straight up. That's what's happening. I don't need to block anybody immediately, but you are 100% getting timed the fuck out if you say anything about the Packer game. And I'm saying it to you, you son of a bitch. And you're not a son of a bitch if you didn't say anything about it. And if you did say something about it, then you'd be a son of a bitch. Fuck. Yes, Rebecca. No spoilers, especially about the fucking Packer game. But I am going to be talking about spoilers for Marvel's What If, because I watched the first 3 episodes. What the hell was the third one? Oh God, now I'm drawing a blank. The first one was Peggy Carter becoming, well, I shouldn't say becoming Captain America because she's British, but she took the super soldier serum. Let's get this in real quick. Keely Chow says, fuck the Bears. Packers, go Packers. No, Karen, Karen, nobody says go Packers go. That is a weird phrase to me. It's just go Pack go. Go Pack go. That's it. It's just preseason, but fuck the Bears. And Justin Fields, I think that's what his name is. Apparently, he's looked spectacular in the preseason, but who doesn't look spectacular in the preseason? I'll tell you who doesn't look spectacular in the preseason: the Packers, especially whoever the hell is playing defensive back. My fucking God. Hughes Queen says, you'd leave for 10 seconds and Karen shows up. I said hi. She showed up while I was gone. I saw her show up. I 100% saw her show up because I read these other comments. Like right there. Keely Chow said, hail. And then Karen showed up right afterwards. So I didn't miss it that time, thankfully. Oh, I had that one up. This one. I'm a damn Canadian. What do I know about American football? I mean, it's just like Canadian football, just on a smaller field, and the goalposts are outside of the end zone instead of in the end zone. Canadians got football. The field is just gigantic because everything's bigger in Canada, I guess. It's like Texas. Hughes Queen, not you, Janie Davis, the people who are all making these stupid lawsuits against bands. They are stupid as fuck. PB sounds like the teacher from Peanuts right now. Wait, I thought Charlie Brown couldn't understand any of the parents. All you hear is womp womp womp, womp womp, womp 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 womp, womp womp womp. That's all you hear? Are womps? That's fucking weird. Super fucking weird. I can't explain that. It would be nice if the chat would move a little faster, but I know that I'm on delay. No, I don't want to create a poll. Fuck. Come back over here. Karen says, I don't do sports, even hockey. That sounds sacrilegious in Canada, Karen. Are you sure you're Canadian? You don't just live there? Like, you're actually Canadian? That doesn't sound very Canadian. No hockey. I thought it was required. It's like required sport. You gotta learn how to play hockey. You gotta learn how to skate because you never know when it's gonna be the deep freeze. I mean, they probably know. They're good at telling weather now. That's not the point. The point is, Canadians love hockey for the most part. That's it. Oh, let's hit this. Oh, and you've clicked on something else. The spacebar don't work. Oh, now the spacebar don't work. Only when you, Janie Davis, I can't decipher the sports ball. And then the space. Oh, if you click somewhere else, then it don't work. Shenanigans. Karen says, yes, I am Canadian. Well, fuck. That escalated quickly. Rose Matter, I found my black cherry rum. Gonna have some tomorrow. That sounds delicious. Like, I love black cherries. Rum is pretty good, so I assume putting the two together must be a winning combination. Anyway, let's share the screen just to get some visual up on here so you're not just looking at my icon. How boring. Is this the one I want to share? Let's hope so. Yay, it happened. So, what if Peggy Carter became, and here's my first gripe with the show, or maybe it's my first gripe with how they wrote the character, but what I don't understand is why Steve Rogers, like, they started calling him Captain America, and he wasn't even a captain yet. But Peggy Carter decides that she doesn't want to be Captain Britain or Captain England or Captain Union Jack. I don't fucking know. She decides she's just going to be herself. And by that, I mean naming herself. Like, all she did was call herself Captain Carter. What the actual fuck, man? Like, why would she do that? She is a team player. Like, of anybody that I can think of in the MCU, she is definitely a team player. She does get the job done herself, but she always has some kind of a team working with her, whether it's in the movie or the TV show Agent Carter. Not this what if bullshit, because apparently all they do is take the movies and they reimagine some scenarios by changing one key item. So, key item in this one was there was an accident. Steve got shot. She had to jump in the machine. She got the serum. Super Soldier Carter. Another problem. Steve was in the military. Like, he was in the fucking army. So you can actually promote him inside the army. Whereas Agent Carter worked for the SSR. The SSR is not the military. That would be like calling the CIA the military or the FBI the military. You don't take some special agent, which is what she is, and incorporate them into the military so that you can give them the title captain and it makes sense. Like, you know how else you could have made that made sense? Give her a fucking ship. Boom, captain. You captain the ship, you're a fucking captain, right? There you go. Like, how fucking ridiculous. I mean, I like the show, but there's so many fucking issues with it. Like episode two. Episode two. My God, episode two. At least I'm pretty sure it was episode two. They decide that they're going to reimagine Star Lord. So, what they decided to do was turn T'Challa into Star Lord. So instead of Peter Quill, you got T'Challa. That's not all they change. Although I could see how him being different than Peter Quill, as in his upbringing, his mom didn't die, yada, yada, yada. I could see it being different how he could play off the other characters different. But what I don't like is, oh gosh, I wish I could remember what the hell happened in episode three. What the hell happened in episode three? Does anybody remember what happened in episode three? I just watched it and I have no fucking clue. I know it has Loki in it though. It definitely has Loki in it. Let's see if I can figure it out here real quick. Click on the what if tab. Da, 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 da. Yes, I watched the Captain Carter one. Excuse me. Oh God. Time to die. Holy shit. So, episode three. Oh God. What if the world lost its mightiest heroes? So, what they decide to do is, in the lead up for the Avengers, when they're going around finding all the characters, they all get killed randomly. And you never know why or when until you get to the end. And here's the major fucking spoiler: the villain of the entire episode is Dr. Hank Pym, the original Ant-Man. Which I kind of guessed at one point, but then I was like, oh, I don't know why they would do that. Like, they decide to take one instance to make it different. The first instance in episode one, Peggy decided to stay in the room when Steve was about to get the drug. Episode two, they picked up T'Challa on the planet instead of Peter Quill. Episode three, oh, what was the catalyst in episode three that changed everything? I don't even remember. But what they do is they change other characters. Like, in particular, Thanos. Like, what is that bullshit? Rebecca says, "Uh oh, are you okay, PB?" No, I'm not. I got a tickle in my throat now, so I got to power through it to talk about what I want to talk about. I don't know if my beverage is going to help. Whew. Anyway, the catalyst for these people shouldn't affect the other people in the universe. Like, what the hell? Thanos. That's what I was talking about. Instead of being the mad titan trying to rule, conquer, decimate, genocide, whatever you want to say his issue is, instead of that, he's some fucking happy go lucky ravager who are good guys now. Uh, he's some happy go lucky ravager who gets beaten down by the people who worked for him. Like, he is meant to be able to take on the entire Black Order and, I don't know, absolutely annihilate the ever living shit out of all of them with no problems. No fucking problems. Like, what the actual fuck is that bullshit? How do you take the big bad and you turn him into this tiny little piss ant side character? It's so disappointing. Like, you have no idea how disappointing that was. And then I don't necessarily have a problem with what you do after with him because I don't fucking care anymore. It's like, this is not the Thanos that I know, who I should be terrified of, because we're in an alternate universe where T'Challa got picked up and it changed how Yondu acted, which that I'm okay with because he wasn't like that before. And then he was like that after because you have a little, you rub off on somebody a little bit, right? They become a little like you become a little like them. That's how it works. Who the fuck did Thanos interact with before that, that he became a Ravager instead of the Mad Titan? Like, are you fucking kidding me? You had no, like, you just put him in there for a joke. He was literally just there for a joke. That was the only reason why he could have been there. You're like, oh, look at the big bad guy. And it still had the right voice. It's Josh Brolin. So it sounds right. You're like, wait a second, wait a second. I, I thought the difference in the universe was T'Challa, not the fact that you don't have Thanos on a crusade to destroy half of the galaxy. I think that his story in this universe was a little more prevalent, or a little more, what do I want to say? Had more of an effect on the way that the universe, the galaxy, whatever played out. Like, when you don't have this massive threat in the background, people are free and able to do other things, right? So, when are we going to get the what if story on what if Thanos was a giant fucking pussy? It might not be able to go on Disney Plus, but I assume that's how it's going to work. Janie Davis says, you rub off on people. That's how it works, right? Pop Culture PB 2021. Yeah, you rub off on people. Wink. Rose Matter. I like PB. He has soothing way of ranting. He has a soothing. I'll throw the A in there. He has a soothing way of ranting. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Also, Chadwick Boseman passed away a year ago today. Oh my God. That was a year ago already? Holy shit. I really hope that they don't destroy his character or make his character out to be something that he's not now that he's dead. Like, I don't know how many people here saw episode 9, Carrie Fisher was dead, and you can definitely fucking tell in the movie that she is not supposed to be there. All she ever talks in is platitudes and fuck shit that doesn't even mean anything until somebody else comes along and says, "Da da 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 da, this is what you meant by it." And she's like, "Yes, the force is strong." It's like, holy fuck, man, why didn't you just let her die in episode 8? You fucking dickheads. God damn. Excuse me. Janie Davis says, Rose, I know, right? It shouldn't be possible. He needs an ASMR channel. I'm thinking about it. I'm always thinking about it. There's so many things I'm thinking about. Do another channel? I already got 2 channels that I neglect. How would a third one be any different? Janie says, R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. Agreed. I have a question real quick for everybody. Real quick, like, am I loud enough? Because I have a brand new microphone set up here, and I have it about, I don't know, 10, 11 inches away from my face. Sometimes I can get close and whisper. Other times I gotta back up and yell. But I just wanted to know, talking normally, is it at an appropriate volume? I would love for you to let me know, chat. I know I've been going on and off for 36 some minutes, but I assumed now would be a good time to ask everybody. We got a handful. We got a baker's dozen worth of people here. Let's see what kind of answers I can get back from the chat on how I sound. And it begins. First, Rose says Chadwick made Ma Rainey's movie in my neck of the woods. Last thing he worked on. I don't know that movie. Jenny Davis says audio level is good for me. Jenny says I can hear you fine and I'm close to hard of hearing. Excellent. Planet Q's Queen, happy birthday to the King of Pop. Michael Jackson's birthday is the same day as Chadwick Boseman's death day. Yikes. Sherry says, PB, your voice is seductively alluring. Oh, that is definitely the second time. Well, I take it back. Not the second time that I've heard that specific comment, because that's a different way of putting it. But I have been complimented similarly by one other person in the chat. It's Janie. Karen says, it's fine, PB. Excellent. Rebecca says, yes, your sound is fine at Pop Culture, PB. Oh, God, it feels weird to read the entire name. Like, that's the channel name, but I get that it pops up in orange when you type it up like that. I just don't like saying it. Rose Manor sounds good and just perfect. Excellent. Tomorrow. What about? Oh, his birthday's tomorrow. Yeah, but when's his death day? That's the one people care about. Jenny Davis says, Jenny, hearing loss runs in my family. I've recently started losing mine. It's still very minor, but scary. No shit, man. I would think that losing any of your senses is going to be terrifying because we're all creatures of habit. And when you're used to being able to use all of your senses, and all of a sudden, and I get that it happens over time, it's not like you're having an accident and like I'm blowing your eardrums out or something like that. You're losing it slowly, but all of a sudden, you're not going to be able to hear anything. You're going to go, what the fuck is going on out there? Turn the closed captionings on, maximum size. I need to be able to read this fucking TV show. That's got to be terrifying. Like, I don't want to have to deal with that. I want to have all my senses. They don't need to be perfect. I just want them for the most part up until I die. After that, it doesn't matter. Oh my. I can't tell what kind of face that is. This one looks like it's a laughing face. I can definitely tell what that one is. Devil. Jenny says, Janie. Cough? She didn't cough. Janie, yes, same as my family, but I lost mine years ago cause of work. That's terrible. PB, or maybe I'm scolding you. What? I have no idea what you're talking. Okay, scold away. Janie says, PB, thanks for editing out that second still in my sentence. What? 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 I didn't. I did? It's oh, I think I took the first one out. Oopsie daisy. I didn't mean to, but apparently it still worked as a sentence. It didn't sound like gibberish. I'm good at gibberish. Hughes Queen, we are wishing him a happy birthday all weekend. I'm not. I barely knew it was his fuck you coaster, you son of a bitch. I had no idea when his birthday is. I rarely know when any celebrity's birthday is. I know when Brett Favre's birthday is. His birthday is. Those are my two favorite celebrities. Players county celebrities. Especially when they hit superstar status. Jenny says, I never had a good sense because my eyes are horrible and hearing isn't great either. I'm a walking hazard. That sounds terrible. Sorry. Had to cough off microphone because coughing into the microphone is a real motherfucker. And I have a stuffy nose, which is not helping. Apparently that happens to me when I ramble on for a while. Janie says, Jenny, I feel you. Ooh. I never wear my glasses in the house, despite being very short sighted. I'm very short sighted too. Like, I have the laptop on me, and I can't even tell that that's a picture of Peggy Carter with the glasses off. Nothing is legible. It's horrendous. Sherry says my birthday is on Tuesday. Party time. Yes. Happy birthday to you. You're only getting one bar. You're only getting one bar. We don't have time for the whole song. I feel like one bar is good. Happy birthday, Sherry. I hope you have a good one then. Janie says I can't do anything without injuring myself. Clumsy doesn't begin to cover it. Jenny says, Janie, I always wear my glasses and have to change them out all day. Okie dokie. Rose says, Jenny, reason I don't use earbuds or headphones. Try to not stand in front of speakers. Just got my eyes fixed. I can see perfectly now. She can see perfectly. The rain is gone. They put a bunch of obstacles in her way. That's not the song. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Rebecca says, I'm working on PB's shirt design. That's why I'm a scary, quiet cat. Oh, God. Rebecca, Rebecca. So here's the idea. Here is the idea. Like, I don't know what you want it to fall onto, but I want the words. I don't know how artsy fartsy you want to get with the words, but I want the words to say, shred the like button. And then I want a thumb up that has, let's say, some tears in it, like it's been shredded a little bit, and have that thumb up pressed up against a cheese grater, and then have a pile of cheese below it, because you got to finish the illusion that I'm shredding the like button into a pile of cheese. Excuse me. Did not mean to cough in your ear. Oh, why did you jump on me, chat? You fucking cunt. Veterans Crisis Hotline. You see the number on the screen. If you know somebody, or if you are somebody who needs help and is a veteran, please dial the number below, 1 800 273 8255. Again, that's 1 800 273 8255. And press 1, Canada, and press 1. What? Is this supposed to be a space in between one Canada? Whatever. Call the number. The other number for the regular suicide prevention service is 1-833-456-4566. Again, suicide prevention services, 1-833-456-4566. For anybody out there who needs help. Rebecca, Billie Jean, I'm not 100% sure. LOL. I'm just doing an idea I have, and if he likes it, I will let you know that's what he wants, and you can do a better job than myself. I didn't know you were that kind of an artist, Billie Jean. I had no idea. Rosemary, congratulations. Congratulations on. Wait, what? Congratulations on what? Go back up, chat. This? Oh, no, no, no. I don't know what I'm talking about. Not the point. Sherry says, thank you. You are welcome, Sherry. I need my prescription sunglasses or I'm blind with a migraine. Fuck. I don't want to do either of those things, although I do love a good pair of sunglasses. Where are we at? Right here. Sherry, or Rose said, happy birthday, Sherry. She said it in the opposite order, but it's fine. Billie Jean said, PB, you're really funny. And I think it's a laughing face. And then, what the fuck is the other one? I don't know. It's a square on my end. Terrible. The chat jumped again. Holy fuck. Hughes Green, ha ha ha, you're making me laugh, PB. But, but why? Rebecca, the Smurf point. What the fuck? No. No. At Pine Anal? You mean hashtag Pine Anal? Oh, yeah, there we go. Hashtag Pine Anal. You can get your Pine Anal merch at the General Zod's Fandom Zone merch store, which I don't have the link for because I just have his YouTube channel. Ha! Hashtag Smurf porn. I don't like that. Sounds like it's something that would make you very blue. Rebecca shakes my head at being coughed on. Wow. Haha. It's too late. Jenny cost enough. Wouldn't give me glasses. Hmm. That's shitty. Super shitty. Oh, the chat didn't jump that much. Giving myself the dignity lick. Oh. Janie Davis, the coughing won't hurt you. It just sounds and smells. What the fuck? Why would you? I just brushed my teeth before. The only thing that I've had since then is some friggin' Coke. I think I took a swig of milk before, but holy fuck, why would my breath smell bad? That's hurtful. Anyway, oh, suicide prevention again. Da, 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 da. Let's do this. Janie Davis, I want the one with brainy and hefty hate fucking. What the actual fuck? Okay. What's up, Kim Ryan? I'm so glad that you could join us when everybody started talking about the Smurf porn. Jesus Christ. Anyway, what if, what if, what if I clicked on something else so that it didn't show that? What's this a picture of? It opened in a new fucking tab. You've got to be kidding me. What kind of stupid shit is that? Adoy. No, I don't want to sign into fucking Pinterest, you asshole. God damn it. Marvel's What If. Now, what if Black Widow had her movie come out before Endgame? What if it came out in where it is in the timeline? These are the type of what if questions that I like to ask personally. Because, what if? I know if it came out then, we wouldn't be in the situation that we are now, where some angry, angry lady, Scarlett Johansson, and probably with just cause, is suing my favorite movie studio. At least I think that they're my favorite movie studio, especially on average. Not every studio out there makes movies like E.T. the Extraterrestrial. That motherfucker. Fucking goddamn scary bullshit. Anyway, these are the what if questions that I like to ponder. So, if all of the movies they landed in the timeline, would that be a good thing or would that be a bad thing? Because I don't necessarily have a problem with doing let's call them the traveling of time movies. Like, it is meant to take place right after Civil War. So why didn't you just come out with it right after Civil War? Because I don't recall, and I only watched it once. Excuse me. I don't recall a whole bunch of Easter eggs or hidden innuendos or doublespeak that are references to anything that would happen after it. Like, a lot of people could allude to some stuff in movies like this and be like, oh, that's why this happened, yada, yada, yada. I didn't see that happening at all. Not one fucking bit. But if it did come out when it was, people say supposed to, like, you're supposed to come out with the movie after she's, or before she's dead. I was like, wait a second, people. I understand why you want them to come out with this movie before she was dead. But don't you think that since you know when the movie is going to take place, since you know in the timeline she ends up essentially killing herself, like she sacrifices herself to save everybody, like you know all of these things already, I was super excited to see Black Widow, even knowing that she ends up dying in Endgame. Like, I knew that. But you have the other side of the coin where people would say, oh, it's my last chance ever to see Black Widow in a movie. I have to go and see this one. I have to download and watch this one. I mean, it's got to be close to $200 million at this point, which, God, I don't know how much they spent on it. They probably spent $150 million on it, which means they haven't made any money yet. Not the point. The point is, it made more money than fucking Wonder Woman 1984. And you goddamn owe me, perp. You son of a bitch. We had a bet. You motherfucker. We had a bet. You said Wonder Woman 1984 is going to make more money. I said Black Widow's going to make more money. The only thing that I needed in my corner was it's a Marvel movie. How many DC movies have made over $1 billion? Two? Two. Two movies in the entire DC universe. Not the DCEU, the DC universe. All of it. Because Joker made $1 billion. It's not in the DCEU. The only one in the DCEU to ever make $1 billion is fucking Aquaman. I know how much everybody in the chat loves Aquaman. See, right here. Fuck Warner Brothers. Hashtag fuck Warner Brothers. Jenny says fuck Disney. Ouch, that escalated. Janie said he had total control of Elliot and starts to kill him in revenge for being captured. What the fuck? What did I miss? Who the hell is Elliot? Oh, let's I make passing references. I talk about it as little as possible. I don't need to be reminded of it. But that is an excellent point. He had control and starts to kill him for being captured. And then he dies and comes back from the dead, so he's fucking indestructible. I need my Disney like I need water, though. Fan art is my life. You can make fan art of anything. You can literally make fan art of anything. You can look at fan art of anything. Jenny says, Janie, after everything they've done, no thanks. WB is the worst. Though, but fuck Disney. That sentence is a little confusing, but I think I'll work through it. Hughes Queen, PB, are you ignoring us for your rant? I guess I was mid rant, so no? I don't even remember what I was ranting about because I got distracted. I was on the track and I got dissed. It's bad. I'm off the track. Janie says, Jenny, you don't have to like them. I'm just hoping you won't be mad at me because I can't give them up. Sherry says, fuck Amber Turd. Janie, no, I won't be mad at you for that. For that. Look at that. You see this disclaimer? Oh my God. She says she ain't going to be mad at you for that. There's going to be something else that you do or have done that she is going to be mad at you for, but it's not going to be this. Thank God. Woof. Hughes Queen. Loki and Hades are playing in the boat of lost souls. LOL. I have no idea what that means, but sure. Janie Davis left for a little bit. She saw Squirrel. What the fuck does that say? What? Lock poop up? Lock shit up? You lock it up. No, you lock it up. You lock it up. No, you lock it up. Anyway, Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow. You want to see it because you know for a fact it's going to be the last time that she's in a movie. But then she was in the episode of What If? Boom. Got fucking killed along with the rest of them. Everything was ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. And then who was the savior of that episode? Oh, yeah, Loki. Apparently, things happening on Earth not affecting Loki at all, as in the Avengers getting killed by Hank Pym. Oh, Dr. Pym, you fucking Ant-Man. Anyway, that's what was going on. I don't understand why Loki turns into essentially Thor. Like he's all about pride and honor and no disrespect. All of these what I would call positive things. But I don't understand why, because he was still brought up the same, but magically he's a different character. That's the problem with these what ifs. You only think that one character is going to be different. Like in that first episode, Steve Rogers, you know, the actual Captain of America, Steve Rogers still is like himself when he's a puny little shrimp. He's still exactly fucking like that. But there are so many things that don't either entirely make sense or they don't hold the same amount of gravitas when they happen. Like it means a lot more to have Steve go and rescue his best friend who's in some frickin' POW camp. Makes way more sense. It's far more emotional. But having Peggy go and do the same thing because she likes Steve, like you've added an entire extra step that makes it just a little less special for me. Gary's here. Where? Lock turd up, dummy. Haha, finally get to catch one of your live streams. What the fuck are you doing, Gary? Like, are you just sitting? Gary, I got something to tell you. I need you to shred the like button. Shred it like you've shredded your favorite fucking block of cheddar. Shred the like button. Everybody shred the like button. Unless you've shredded it already and there's nothing left to it, then leave it alone, please. Leave it alone. Billie Jean says, say cheese. Gouda, shred the like button. Gouda, shred the like. Oh my God, you up the ante, Billie Jean. Gouda. It's like Gouda, but it's a cheese. Oh my God. Hmm. How to incorporate that into the shirt design that Rebecca's working on. These little artists drawing stuff all the time. Anyway, I have a question for everybody that's here. I have a question. I have a question. Please listen to my question. Right after you've shredded the like button, shred that fucking like button. Like you're the fucking shredder. Anyway, question. Did or would you rather have preferred that Black Widow came out, what would it be? Let's just say right after Civil War? Or do you like the fact that Marvel is going to do movies after the fact that take place in the already established timeline? In the sense that it's not actively happening now through time. It's already happened and we're going back and watching it. Like, which do you prefer? Would you have wanted it to come out then? Or did you like that it came out now and it was kind of an homage to Black Widow? Like, nobody is answering my question because everybody's saying hi to Gary, you son of a bitch. Look at this son of a bitch. His laughing faces. Jenny says, Gary, would you prefer poor man's PB? Poor man's PB. That's because I'm baked in the oven. Or maybe just baked. Aha! Sherry said it would have made a lot more sense if it happened before she died. This was a money grab. Now, I wonder if it was a money grab because it does seem like a lot of stuff that they do is a money grab. But then you see stuff like this What If show. They must have spent a crap ton of money to bring in all of the original actors to voice the parts. Because as far as I could tell, maybe there was one here, one there. Like, I don't know, maybe Tony Stark was one of them. I don't know if they brought RDJ back, but they definitely didn't bring Chadwick Boseman back to voice his part. Anyway, they brought back a lot of them. Like a lot of the main characters are there to voice their parts. That can't be fucking cheap, can it? Excuse me. Planet Q's Queen. Black Widow should have come out before Civil War and should have explained Budapest. It can't come out before Civil War. It doesn't. How? Wait. Like, then you would know how Civil War ends. They're not going to do Avengers 2.5 and tell you how it ends. Like, she says that she's on the run. Like, that's established. It would have to come out right after Civil War because that's where it sits in the timeline, not before Civil War. Karen, the question was, would you prefer that the movies come out in the timeline where they're meant to air, as in Black Widow happens almost immediately after Civil War and before everything else that comes after Civil War? Or are you okay with them doing these moment in time style movies where they go back into the MCU timeline and decide to do a story from here and there? Because they've done it twice. One was a massive success, even if the movie wasn't that great. Captain Marvel happened in the 90s. I mean, technically, they did it with Captain America too, but they didn't know that they were making that movie back then. They were like, okay, let's try it out. So, technically, you should watch Captain America first, Captain Marvel second. At least that's how they show it on the Disney Plus. If I bring that shit up here real quick, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Yeah, Captain America, Captain Marvel, Iron Man 2, Thor. Where, wait, son of a. No! Why isn't it in there? Why is it not in there? I don't understand. Where is the Incredible Hulk? They don't have the Incredible Hulk listed here. It is most definitely in the MCU. General Ross is in the movie. What the fuck? What the fuck is that shit? Are you kidding me right now? Why is it not here? Did you put it down in the fucking Legacy movies? I swear to God. Those are X-Men movies, Fantastic Four movies. Okay. Marvel Legacy animation. Hmm. I don't know what Legacy like the Fury Files. I didn't know that that was going to be there. Anyway, why is the Hulk not on here? It is 100% in the MCU. Do they not have the rights to it? Is that still a Universal movie? But it's definitely supposed to be in the MCU. I am very confused at the moment. I never even thought to look to be like, oh, are they missing any of the movies? Because they definitely fucking are. Oh, there's a yawn. That's for all of you people. Now you can be tired too. Karen says, I don't care how they put out a movie or movies. I watch movies for the entertainment factor. Interesting. Some people would say that they get more entertainment of having things in a timely order, whereas they're going to have less entertainment because they know how a character's story ends. I can rationalize it from either side. At least I think I can. Rebecca says, Sherry, do you have Twitter? Sorry, I don't mean to be invasive. She responded back by saying, no, I don't. Sorry, Rebecca. You don't have to be sorry. You don't need to have a Twitter. Do you have any social medias? I guess that would be a good question. Rebecca got it, Janie says. It's good, but not particularly evil. You lure him. Lure. I can't pronounce it. It's okay. Janie, purr. I will make an evil one later. Oh, God. Rebecca, do I have your Twitter? I doubt it, Billie Jean. She looks like a cat. Mew mew. Mew mew. I've been trying to fucking hit this for 20 minutes. Let's see how noisy that was. Janie says, my shower is leaking hot water. My whole bathroom is wet from the steam. That's hot. That's a hot bathroom. Karen says, PB, sometimes it takes me a week to watch an entire movie. I can see how that could happen with Endgame. Motherfucker's 3 hours long. 3 hours and 8 minutes if you watch the version that has, what I want to say, the extras. Is the extras a good way to put it? The deleted scene. That's what I wanted to say. The deleted scene. When they're like, we got to beat the Avatar record, so we're going to re release the movie when it's still out, but we're going to add a scene to make it worth your while. Okay. Q Screen says, I don't care about Civil War. I want Budapest. PB, I need to know what happened. What? Did you watch Black Widow? Zod, the link is in the fucking group chat, you son of a bitch, isn't it? Or wait, did I not? Did I not send it in the group chat? Oh, I bet I never did. I bet I never fucking did. Oh my god, no, I never did. No wonder I've been here all alone because nobody could join me. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, I've been sitting here for freaking 72 minutes almost. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, a link? Ah, yes, a link. A link. A link. I sent you a link, guy, but we're supposed to start streaming on your channel here pretty soon. So I don't know how long you want to come on here for, but you're more than welcome to. Petty Officer Zod. Elbow cough. Karen says, I got sidetracked when watching a movie, so I pause it till another day. Go back and do it again. Hi, Zod. Yes, I know I didn't put the link in there. It's in there now. Check it again. Can't tell what that box is in the StreamYard. Hey, dude. That's what Janie said to you, Zod. Hey, dude. Oh, I need to take a fucking drink. Why is it so goddamn warm down here? I'm in the basement. It's fucking warm as hell sitting in a goddamn, well, I guess it's only a half basement, but whatever. What's up, Zod?
So yeah, I go into the group chat and I'm like, oh, PB's gonna send his link before mine. I'm looking and I'm looking. I clicked on the one before just to make sure it wasn't me, and I was like, oh, it sent me back to my studio. And I said, this motherfucker didn't put a link anywhere.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm sitting here like, oh, nobody's joining me. Nobody's joining me until somebody shows up 70 some minutes later and it's like, there's no link to join you? Well, fuck. I copied it and I had it ready to go, and then I got distracted right before the stream. And apparently I never sent it out because it was sitting there. It was the first thing on my clipboard.
Uh, yeah, Gary, I see you there. If you want to, you can join the stream tonight because you're up, and that's a magical thing we shouldn't waste.
Yeah, he's watching this fool that I love so much, which I don't know what else he's watching besides me, but I appreciate that he's watching me too.
Yeah,
Look at
so
this. Hail Zod. Wave to Zod. Janie saw Squirrel.
hey, so what were you talking about? Because I seen pictures of the man version of Peggy Carter.
It's not a man version. It's just a little disappointing that when I was told that the serum makes everything that is you more you, right? Isn't that how it says it?
Yep.
That means that she should get bigger boobs. If you get bigger shoulders, you get bigger boobs.
Well, no, I was just being asinine because I don't believe that at all, and I think people freaked out for no reason. And I do
No, no,
agree.
whoa, 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 whoa. Now, don't sell them short. It wasn't for no reason. They freaked out for clicks.
Well, here's the thing. People freaked out because there's nothing for them to be outraged for. The He-Man thing's basically done. We've already given up on Netflix, so that's dead now. So what's the next thing? Well, let's see what Marvel is perceivably doing wrong. Like, like the thing with Shang-Chi. This is why I want to see it
Shong.
because
Shong.
because everybody is already saying it's a flop and it's a disaster, and there's been no marketing or anything to piss me off. Like, take for example, Captain Marvel, right? There was shit around there that made us all hate that movie. Um, I don't disagree with what the actor
You
said.
mean that she's not saying that she hates white males? She's not saying that.
Yeah, if you think about what the actor said, he didn't say, okay, he didn't come out and say, hey, if you're not Asian, don't go see my film. He, as a matter of fact, came out and said, get hyped. Guess what? This is coming out. You like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon? Of course you do. Come and see this shit. It's the same thing, but with 10 rings. I'm like, I fucking like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Who in the chat doesn't like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon? I love Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Never seen it.
Oh my god, Pete, fuck me, set. PB, immediately, please go look for that movie. It will change your fucking life.
No,
It's
I was busy watching the now that you say Shang-Chi, you know who's gonna be in that movie? Because I just watched another thing with him. You know who I guarantee you is in that movie? Because it happens
Captain
right
Marvel. Captain Marvel.
in the Shang-Chi movie?
Oh yeah, I'm fairly sure
No, 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 no,
she'll
no,
be
no,
in
no,
him.
no, 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 no. Did you ever watch All Hail the King? The what?
Uh
The one shot from Marvel?
oh yeah, yep. I know what you're talking about.
Trevor is going to be in the movie.
Well, see, look,
And if he's not in the movie because he said that he rescued him so he could meet the actual Mandarin, and if he doesn't meet the actual Mandarin, I'm going to riot.
see, there you go, there you go. We need to um support this movie because if you don't support Trevor, you hate pot. And I'm not sure about everyone, but I'm pretty sure a more large majority of our audience loves pot. So if you like pot, then you like Trevor, and you should support Shang-Chi because Shang-Chi has Trevor.
Shong.
Fuck you. I am not. I will not conform to Shang. That's. I agree with Perp.
Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Can you read this comment? Oh, not that comment. This comment.
No, you had a great point. God damn it, Gary, I acknowledged it. What do you want me to do? Kiss his emoji ass? Because I can't see it. It's covered up by a circle.
It's on the other side of the gate
Yeah, I can't cross the gate. My hat's too big.
for protection. You know what my gate's powered by?
The 10 rings?
An arc reactor. It's right there in the picture.
No, I just want everything. You know what? Because of the
Okay,
amount
now
of
I'll tell
hate
you.
for this movie, I really want the 10 rings to be a blockbuster hit. I really do. I would just love it. I mean, I know realistically because of the box office, it's not going to get there, but I would really just love for this like Asian market to come out of nowhere and for this movie to do great,
How
just so I could
much?
see how many YouTubers
How
uh,
much has
lose their shit.
How much has Fast and Furious made?
Like 100 million, which is good during this time, and it's
It's only
fucking
made.
Fast
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Nine.
whoa, 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 whoa! Fast Nine's only made 100 million. That can't be right. What?
Yeah, it did.
No way.
Yeah, and that's during the pandemic times. Yes, it did. They also had it out longer.
Box Office Mojo.
You gotta be careful with Box Office and Mojo though, because their numbers are what they used to be.
Whatever. It's the best resource that we have. Where do you get your numbers from, butthole?
It's not Box Office Mojo. It's something numbers. It's one of the other sites I use. But
Okay. Okay, hold on. Are you talking worldwide?
yeah,
Okay, well, you're way off. Like, even if their numbers aren't exactly correct, you're still way off. Because in America alone, I assume that's what this first list is, Fast 9 has made 172.7 million, and worldwide it's made 696.9.
yeah, I'm looking at the numbers now. That doesn't seem right to me.
What do you mean it doesn't seem right? I gotta click on this worldwide. What the hell is Hi Mom? I've never heard of it.
Me neither.
Anyway,
Okay, so I was closer. I was probably thinking of the domestic box office, but I was still like 600 or 69 million off. But yeah, I knew it
nice.
was around the 100 millions domestically. I've only been looking at the domestic box office though, because the international box office is like a fucking crapshoot, but I didn't realize. So here's the thing,
Hold
PB.
on. So we've reset the metrics. Like, we're not looking at the it's a failure if it doesn't make $1 billion anymore, because nothing is making $1 billion yet.
Not even close. Even with
Not
this,
even close. Even whatever this High Mom movie is at 822. Like, you're way short of a billion there, but it doesn't look like it was released in America, so maybe that makes a difference. But okay, we'll put Fast 9 as the bar. So the best you're gonna do right now is 7 to 800 million. So if it makes 600 to 700 million, like if it's in the six range, I don't see how that's not a success, because I'm pretty sure at 600 million they're still making some money off of it. There's no way that they put over 200 million to make this movie. Do you think?
I mean, I don't know about that, and here's why. Because they have legit martial artists and martial art choreographers. Those guys aren't cheap. They have the special effects. Those special effects aren't that cheap, but they don't have the marketing. So, and I say that sarcastically because this thing isn't fucking being pushed like a movie that's not even out yet or going to be released this year. So, yeah, I mean, they would lose a lot of that marketing then you're talking probably an even lower. I'd say about 150 million is probably how much they spent on this. Because I'm just gonna subtract 50 million for marketing because they did a piss poor job with that.
Okay, now a little rant that I went on before you got here because it took you forever to click on my link. That's a joke. Anyway, Wonder Woman 1984 worldwide 166.5 million. 166, right? Did you hear that?
Wow, really?
Okay, so that, yeah, 166. Guess what Black Widow is at?
What
370
worldwide?
worldwide. Both of those
But
numbers are
how much
worldwide.
domestically?
180 million, which is 48.8%. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. No, it's 51% domestic, which
Okay,
is pretty impressive because I know Endgame and Infinity War were two-thirds foreign, one-third domestic. So if you're above the one-third, you're doing extra good in America. Anyway, the point is 166 times 2 is 3,200. which is 300. Well, doing the math comes to 320 million, right? Like double up the
Mhm.
numbers. Well, let's call it add another 10 million. Not the point. The point is Black Widow's made more than double what Wonder Woman 84 made, and I have yet to collect on this bet with Purp. That motherfucker. And now he's not here. I don't want to highlight everything on the screen. What the fuck was that? What's up, Mega Jetty? He says PB, kneel before nobody because they're putzes. That's what it said, trust me.
I'm pretty positive that's not what it
That's
said.
exactly what it said. Don't kneel before anybody because they suck.
No, I'm pretty sure that says kneel before General Zod.
Oh, I must have misread. I gotta go for a bit. I'll try to stop by Zod's stream for a little bit. All right, see you later, Jenny. Okay, Zod. You want to know the biggest problem that I have with this What If series? Because you understand the premise of it, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so since you haven't watched any of it, what they do is you see the Watcher. Like, have you seen pictures of him?
I know him from the comics. He looks the
Right.
same.
So, well, you don't really see him. It just looks like his silhouette or shadow in the background, looking over the stars. Anyway, they focus and then tell the story after one individual thing happens. So the one thing that happened in the Carter verse, the Captain Carter, because she didn't want to be Captain Britain, which is fucking dumb. Like he wasn't. I know he was Captain Rogers, but he was also in the military, whereas she was in their version of the fucking CIA. That's what the SSR is. It's not the military.
Actually, the SSR is Special Forces, or the equivalent of what our Special Forces is.
What?
Yeah,
I thought that
you
they
do
were like,
know some special operations are even trained by the SSR. I mean, no, you wouldn't know that unless you were in special operations. But yeah, uh, spoiler
wait,
alert,
the
everyone gets the
SSR is a
British
real
version of
thing?
Special Forces. What's that?
The SSR is a real thing?
Oh yeah,
Okay, but what does it stand for in the Marvel universe?
you know, I don't know
It is
because
not
they
the same.
do.
It's the Scientific Strategic Reserve. That is not what it stands for in real life.
No, that's not what it stands for in real
So
life.
it's not the same. They just stole the acronym.
But it's kind of weird though, because in the Marvel world, they still function the same as the actual acronym would suggest. And the reason why I think
Okay,
they changed it
doesn't
is because they can't use it.
doesn't
Or they
matter.
don't want to because
Doesn't
Disney.
matter. It's not the point. The point is they tell the story after one little thing changes. The thing that changed in that story was Peggy didn't leave the room when Steve was about to get his injection and go into the pod. She stayed in the room. So then everything went to shit. She jumped in the pod. She got the serum. In the second episode, and I said that I was super pissed off about this. The only thing that changed was Yondu sent his crew to pick up Peter Quill, and they fucked up and picked up T'Challa and brought him back. And they're like, "Yep, looks exactly the same." I was like, "Holy fuck!" But that's not the problem. The problem is these instances change, and it completely changes other people that are entirely unconnected. Like you saw Perp go on his rant about Thanos, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, they turned Thanos into a little bitch. I was like, wait a second. He was the Mad Titan for decades, maybe centuries. I don't fucking know how old he is. Do you know how old he is?
It's speculation, but like we'll say probably decades is the easiest, but
Well,
it'll
I mean,
probably be more of a millennial thing
I was
because
gonna say,
they're Eternals.
right?
So
If
they
if Thor can live for 4 or 5,000 years, Thanos should be able to live for at least that long. So anyway, he gets turned magically into essentially a punk ass bitch because somehow he became a Ravager instead of the Mad Titan, and then the Ravagers turned good because they had the influence of T'Challa.
Well,
That's fucking dumb, man. It makes
well,
no
from
fucking
what I've
sense. I
heard,
I thought, because it says they're reimagining the movies. Like Perp didn't tell me that. When I saw that, I was like, well, that's kind of baked in. They're not doing different stories. They're doing the movies. I mean, they might do different stories at some other point, but not now.
but here's the thing, and this is the premise of the comics, which is kind of why I disagree with some of Perp's and everybody else's arguments, because they are actually following the premise. Why everybody who's seemingly unconnected is affected is a reason that they've established in the comics and that they're using for the show. So it does
You're gonna
actually
fucking
directly.
tell me the reason?
No, before you go on your source material rant, they are literally using the source material. The premise of the comic is butterfly effect. It's that they might seem like they're unconnected, but actually by changing this one little thing, it has a butterfly
Okay,
effect that ripples
okay,
out.
okay. No, I understand the butterfly effect. I can get on board with the butterfly effect. The problem that I have is that why are you incorporating some other character in this fashion when you said that this universe, the one that you're showing us, the what if universe, only exists the way that it does because this one thing happens? They literally pause the show and say, the narrator, the watcher, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's narrating and he goes, like, I don't know, you're always like 2 3 minutes into the show and he goes, and this is the moment that changed history. Except the moment that changed history was the fact that fucking Thanos decided he wanted to be a Ravager and then everything went to hell. That's my problem.
I guess it could be argued. I'm not the fucking creator of the show, but it could be argued that them taking the wrong Peter Quill could have somehow had an effect on the overall storyline, because the personalities and the people change, which means effectively the events and how they fall change. It could have caused something that happened over in Z we don't know about that actually changed Thanos. That's the whole point of the what if. Just like there's been some fucking crazy comics where,
Would you like to
uh,
hear something funny?
yeah.
So since Thanos can no longer be the villain because he's a little bitch now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess who the villain is in that particular episode?
I'm gonna guess, being that it relates to Peter Quill, the white guy.
Bingo, the Collector. And guess what the Collector can do? Exactly what Thanos did, and he's just going around beating motherfuckers left and right. Like he's got kung fu skills.
Oh, you mean they've showed the Collector too, though, in the
Yeah, I
in
know
here.
that they showed the Collector. We've seen the Collector a couple times, and at no point does he look like he is a physical threat.
That's the whole point. See, they're actually, I don't have a problem with this.
What do
They're
you mean
actually
that's the whole point?
following the source material. The Collector is actually, that form that he takes is
Whoa,
just
whoa,
to
whoa. You're telling
fool
me
people.
that there is some comic out there where Thanos is a bitch?
No, the Collector is
No,
not the
no.
guy that's portrayed in the movie. He can actually kick people's ass. It would make sense that he would become the overall threat.
We don't know in the movie if he can or can't kick anyone's ass. When
It's
you're
alluded
always
to, though.
okay.
Why would anybody just think about it? Why would anybody trust someone who's randomly in the ass end of nowhere? And more importantly, how would a person in the ass end of nowhere have all of those rare and dangerous items and be able to house them without any problems? No one asked themselves this because they got wrapped up in the, oh, it's funny and silly action, things blow up. But the collector is actually quite
No.
a powerful character. He's actually a god himself. Thanos can
Well,
only
hold
beat
on.
him
Hold
because he's
on.
got the stones.
Hold on, guy. Like, now I'm going to take. Now I have to go this other direction, and I didn't want to because somebody else mentioned what if, or I think that was Mega Jetty. What if Joker was Batman and Batman was Joker? We're not talking fucking DC, but now I'm talking fucking DC because what is stopping us from thinking that somebody is or isn't a physical threat? And you say, well, how could he collect all of these things if he wasn't a physical threat? I don't know. How the fuck does Lex Luthor have all of his shit? What physical threat is he? He's going around punching motherfuckers? No.
He outsmarts him.
No shit. That's what the collector was in the MCU. He was outsmarting people. And then once you get so rich, you don't have to be a shady motherfucker. You're like, ah, fuck it, I'll just pay for it. That's what he does. He literally was like, oh, these people brought something to me. I will pay them. I don't have a problem that he was a physical threat. I don't at all. What I have a problem with is you telling me in the show that this is the moment where everything changed when other characters had been changed before that moment. That's the problem. That's the only that's the only massive problem I have with the whole show. Like
I mean,
episode 3 was
narrating.
pretty interesting. It was they were doing the Avengers without the Avengers because they were all getting killed off
Oh yeah, when
by.
they got killed off, that was an actual thing too. I'm surprised they adopted that from that is an actual comic storyline from the What If series.
So what if is a comic storyline,
What If is a comic? Yes.
or I should say a comic series.
Yeah, the What If series was actually quite fun. Some of them were fucking unusual, but yeah, not only are they a series, they are
Oh
actually
my god,
create.
guy. Okay, so this is the problem with source material. Anybody can make anything random and tell you that this is exactly how the character is because it's in the source material. This
But
is
that's the whole point of
but
What If. It's actually not
no,
the
they're tell
source
no,
material.
no, no. No, you just told me that it is the source, and I'm kind of glad that they're using it in the show. I didn't think they were going to do that. These are the things that you said, not that I said. I didn't read the source material. And what I would do if I did read the source material and I got this what if, and there were these same issues in the comics that I see in the TV show, I'd say this is fucking trash, and this character would never turn out like this.
That's supposed to be the fun of it, though. It's an alternate view because it leads into the multiverse. It's like you could have virtually a mirror image of events, but slightly different based on one singular moment that doesn't seem big to us. But within their universe, it is
I
quite.
don't know. Some of them are pretty big. Like when you just show up to an entire planet and it's like, ah, we'll take this kid. It's the
Yeah,
wrong
well, I
kid.
mean, that was one, or the murder mystery one that I heard. Everyone apparently likes that one.
I don't fucking even remember what the moment in history was that was meant to change. All I know is that, do you know who the murderer is?
Yeah, it was the original Hank Pym or whatever.
Yes, Dr. Pym. That's
But that's
exactly
the
who it
fucking
was.
interesting thing because put
Yeah,
this
except we don't know exactly how or the details of his daughter getting killed by Shield, apparently.
I mean, that's still cool though, and do you really need to?
No, I don't necessarily need to see that. That's why I thought that episode 3 was the best episode, because it didn't have the glaring issues that the other one did. Everybody seemed to be themselves except for Hank Pym and Loki. The Loki thing I didn't entirely understand. They're like, well, when Hank Pym goes off the radar, Loki turns into a good guy. I was like, wait, what?
But that was it, though. He wound up ruling, so I think that was a perfect end because then that just makes it seem like how Loki
No,
would be.
I have no problem with him ruling because his brother got killed and his father is dead. I don't have a fucking problem with that. I have a problem with the fact that he's still the god of mischief, and there's no mischief to be had because he's acting like Thor.
I mean, that's true, but if you think about his mischief, and it was actually this point was brought up to me by watching this other YouTuber who does really great content. And he was talking about if you think about Loki as a character, the reason why he creates the mischief and problems is because his direct conflict with Thor and Odin, right? Odin never told him he was a frost giant in the first Thor, and him and Thor always have a back and forth. But if you take those two things away, well, that's really the source of his mischief and chaos when you think about it. Everything he escalates is just to one up his brother or to try to get his father to notice him. So if you think about it in that context, it actually makes sense. He has nobody to one up. He doesn't. Thor was the thing that kept him being the god of mischief. And without that element, he loses that characteristic. So that actually makes sense.
Anyway.
I got deep. Sorry.
Less than 16 minutes until the fandom zone. I have one last question for you.
Sure.
Is the Incredible Hulk in the MCU? The movie?
Yeah.
Why? No, I know it's got General Ross in it. He's
and
the connection.
Leads to Iron Man because Robert Downey Jr. is at the end of it.
No,
remember?
It doesn't lead to Iron Man. It connects to Iron Man because it came out after Iron Man. Why is it? I do. Why is it not on Disney Plus?
They don't have the rights. Hulk is actually.
I know Hulk is a Universal fucking guy, but I thought Hulk is a Universal character. He's owned by Universal. So, why can't they come to an arrangement for that one movie?
Because there's a tricky legal thing with they can use the Mark Ruffalo Hulk, but the Edward Norton's one was under the Universal's banner, so they can't use that iteration and or adopt it.
Yeah, that was pretty good, guy. You don't even get what you did, do you?
Huh?
You don't even know what you just did you?
No.
You were talking about the Hulk, and you said that he was under a banner. Like, that is a double pun right there.
Wow. I guess I've been around you for so long that you're just a good influence on my pun system.
Yep. And on that fantastic note, we need to end the stream so we can start another stream on a different channel. You got that set up?
I agree.
You got it all set up, guy?
Oh, yeah. I'm ready to go. And my link is above where your link should have been.
I know. So I'd like to thank everybody who watched tonight, me ramble on without letting anybody else on the stream with me. Thank you for joining me, Petty Officer Zod. Much appreciated.
Oh, no problem. I'm just glad to be able to finally get a link to come here. I was crying for 70 minutes because I thought you hated me. But now I see you really do love me, so thank you.
Holy fucking shit. Also, you gotta love the viewers. Thank you, Gary, Sherry, Keeley, Rebecca, Shalana, Janie, Mega Jetty One. It's Jeffrey. Shh. Rose Matter. Jenny was here earlier. Who else was here earlier? I feel like I'm missing somebody off the top of my head. Karen, that's who I was missing. Karen was here for most of the night. Much appreciated. And then, oh, that's where Zod came into the chat. Billie Jean. Billie Jean. Thank you for watching, Billie Jean. Then go to Twitter. Follow me. I share stuff there. It keeps you informed on what I'm doing. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's not. But either way, you'll probably appreciate the information, even if it pisses you off. Hey, you want to see something cool?
Sure.
If you click on a fucking, what I want to say, comment, like to bring it up, if you hit the space bar, it goes away.
Whoa. How do
If
you
you hit the
learn more
space bar, it
stuff?
comes back up.
That is neat.
If you click anywhere else on the screen, it discontinues that option. But like when it works real good for if you've clicked on it and that, or you click on it, bring it up, and then you've moved over to somewhere else that you can just, if it goes off the screen, you know what I'm talking about, scrolls away.
Yep.
And you can just go, okay, get rid of it off the screen. Good times. Anyway, I tried to end on the wonderful note from before, but we did some shout outs, which I hope everybody appreciates. Did you appreciate yours?
Yes. Yes.
As you fucking should here in the fandom forest. You want to know what else I came up with? Well, I shouldn't come up with it. My mother came up with it because she is a cheese professional of, God, I don't know how many fucking years, like 30 fucking years. And I said, Mom, I need a cheese-related pun for smashing or pressing the like button. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She came up with, how about shred the like button?
Oh, I like that.
Fucking baller. So anybody who's watching now and hasn't done it yet, shred that fucking like button. And we will see you next week.